Hello YouTube. Optimistic Teal here. So I'm adding color to some of my old drawings, and I don't know why, but my voice is extremely deep right now. Maybe it's just I just got up like an hour ago. So I know I've not streamed in like 2 weeks, and it's gonna take me like 5 minutes to actually get to the drawing part of the stream. Time to talk about life. So um, yeah, so I woke up kind of late. I'm working nights at the moment, and it's actually really fun. So, that's sort of why I'm getting up late, and also adjusting to the new job. So I'm gonna try to get out some drawing streams. Now I have some fun news for you guys, and man, my voice just sounds super deep right now, and it's weird. Um, See, I got one viewer already. Hello. Um, so I have a little battery pack, and basically I can plug that in and it'll charge my phone, obviously. Now, what that means is I can stream a little longer than like 20 minutes because my phone is kind of garbage. So I'm just going to go ahead and add some ink to Obito. Here's the full drawing if you want to see that. Um, so yeah, I drew Jinchuriki Obito. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that right. Um, but yeah, I drew Obito because I absolutely love his character. Like I really just love tragic backstories. I don't know why, but something about tragic backstories is really nice. And Gotti, quit licking your paw. Like it's like all I hear right now. Um so um yeah, I always start with the eye. Now, see with Obito, I actually did something a little different. I didn't draw, his. Uh, I usually always start with, the top of the head. Usually, I think when I draw, or like the jaw. Actually, never mind. I didn't even do Obito any different. I always want to say Obitobi because it's a little fun animation I watched. So that was fun. Now, the reference I used actually drew his Sharingan a little different, but I think in certain frames, Obito's eyes are different. Like, I was watching clips actually of Naruto, and I was trying to figure that one out myself because his eyes are very strange. Because I remember when he first gets his Mangekyo Sharingan, he actually his eye, like his pupil is freaking huge, and like but like in towards the time when Obito is revealed, his pupils look a lot smaller. So I don't know if they did that for like impact or like what was going on there, but they changed it up a bit, and I thought that was kind of cool. So I don't know. I drew his pupils kind of like medium. I don't know, but the Renegon takes up your whole eye space. So I don't know. I don't even know what the Renegon actually does. I was actually watching the original Naruto last night before I went to bed. And, I honestly didn't think it was that good of a series, if I'm being honest. What pulled me into Naruto, however, I'm not going to watch Shippuden. I made a promise to watch it with someone, so I'm not actually going to watch that right away. I'm just going to probably watch the base Naruto. So that'll be fun. Now, I did watch the fight between Ino and Sakura, and not gonna lie, the OST they played, I think it's like Sadness and Sorrow. That is an extremely good OST. Like, which I've heard that already, that Naruto has some really good OSTs, which I'll admit they do because, again, I already know everything that happens in Naruto despite never watching the series. I'm actually psychic, by the way. No, I just binge watch YouTube. Um, and I basically figured out everything that happens in the series. So, that is fun. Um, so, yeah. So, I don't know why, but something about inking is just really fun to me. Like, it's very relaxing. I'll admit, though, I actually had a ton of fun drawing Obito. And I've actually drawn a few Naruto characters. the first Naruto character I ever drew, of course, was Kakashi, because Kakashi was my first favorite Naruto character. And that was because at the time, again, I was watching base Naruto, and Kakashi, the way he's introduced and the way that he is just is just extremely badass, and I think it's really cool how they develop his character over time, and also how him and Sasuke are a lot similar, and I just always think that's cool. Like Naruto tells a story in a way that I can genuinely appreciate, and like I'm not trying to down talk most shonen anime because a lot of them are actually okay, but I just feel like a lot of the characters are kind of the same. Like they all have like just a lot of similar things with them that doesn't really make them any different from the next shonen anime. Um, but Naruto, I don't know about as a character because I don't know much about his character just yet. But they tell a story in a way that I can actually like appreciate, and it doesn't feel bland. And I actually think that's really cool because, again, part of what wanted made me want to give Naruto another chance again was Obito's character, because again that sad story, but also how it is told, and I just think it's really cool because they actually did really well with Obito's story. And I remember a buddy of mine was saying they hate how much they bring up Reen, but I think it's kind of cool though. I mean, again, I've not seen it, so I don't know. Maybe it will get annoying that they bring up Reen so much. I don't know, but I think it makes sense though because Obito. I would go as far to say that he's traumatized after that. I mean, he watched his like the person he loved and like his best friend essentially, and the only person that really believed in him like died to his other best friend, and like that's probably some heavy shit to deal with. And I think he was only like 14 when that happened. So I mean, I think Obito's actions are somewhat justified. I mean, he did do some horrible shit though, I'm not gonna lie. Shading is always so fun. um I don't know if I should be doing this with this though. I should probably just do that with pencil. I should probably just leave this as pencil. Um, yeah, so we're just gonna do that. Okay, so I don't really know what these like scales are on Obito. I don't know what that had to do with becoming the sage of six paths. I don't know. But another character I really like, and oh my god, I'm spoiling a lot of the Naruto storyline. So if you're watching it currently, don't click on this stream. Like I'll just say that anytime somebody joins the stream. Uh, but like I actually really enjoyed the story of Indra and Ashira, and I thought that was really cool. And that doesn't get revealed, I think, all the way till the very fucking end. Um, it's really cool though, and I watched that. I watched the entirety of it on YouTube, and it was super good, and it was just really cool. I mean, I always like characters that kind of remind me of Anakin, and Ashida is definitely the Anakin of that, like of the two. Uh, I wouldn't say Ashira is really like Obi Wan, but I mean, I guess if you want to, you could say he's like Obi Wan. I don't know. So, um, but yeah, like I just think it's really cool. I always, because again, I love Star Wars a lot, and if that isn't obvious, I mean, I literally make Star Wars references in every stream. But you know, if it wasn't obvious enough, I guess. But yeah, I love Star Wars and I love characters that more or less go down a dark path, even though they're like good. And again, that's part of why I like Obito and like Terra from Kingdom Hearts, and there's a ton more. I just can't think of any off the top of my head. But but yeah, that's just why I've always liked those characters. Because Obito, truthfully, isn't a bad like person. Like he just got manipulated and all that fun stuff. I mean, that's what I'm saying. In a way, Anakin or Vader. Well, I would actually say Anakin because I mean he's Anakin up until the point he gets manipulated. which in a way is kind of like the same for Obito because, um, well, I'm not gonna say all that because that's a mad spoiler, but you know, I would say Obito is Obito up until the point where he sees Rin die, and then after that he's Madara and or Toby, whatever you want to call him, or Obi Toby, whatever you want to call Obito at that point. Also, I absolutely adore love stories, so I really enjoyed the story of Minato and Kushina. I thought that was absolutely amazing, and I've watched it over and over again. Like, I really love love stories. Something about them is just really nice. Okay, so right now I'm just adding some detail to his Sharingan at the moment. I'm going to enable flash just so I can actually see what's going on here. You know what I wonder though is who cut Obito's hair because he goes through some phases while he's Madara and like when Itachi was a kid, for example. Hey, I got a like on my stream. Hello. But he went through some phases and like I remember during when Itachi was growing up, he had long hair like Madara. And then he cuts it. So I was like, who cuts his hair and let alone who does it? Because like if he did it, I'm impressive. I can't even like braid my own hair behind my back. I wouldn't imagine cutting it. And I've actually thought about trying to cut my hair like a smidge. I just want to cut my like bangs or like the front of my hair because I've actually okay, so I measure my hair, right, just so I can see how much it's growing. And in the past month, I think it's grown like 4 inches, and you're only supposed to grow like an inch a month. So maybe my timing's off, who knows? But still impressive, not gonna lie. Right now it's in between my shoulder blades, but I'm like I don't really know. Like I kind of want to get to mid back or like the bottom of my back if I can, cause like I got to do that Griffith cosplay, man. And he has long hair, so I got to get the job done. So I don't know who likes, but thank you. I always hate doing the jawline because I get nervous hands. I hate nervous hands because I mess up the jawline extremely bad when I get nervous hands. And same with like any part of the face. Because, see, the face. So, like, take hair, for example. You can mess up on hair a little bit and it's still going to be okay. But, see, the face doesn't flow in the wind. And if it does, well, probably have like gelatin bones. And, hey, I'm not against that. My bones are pretty weird too, not gonna lie. If you know me in real life, I could literally, my ring fingers are double jointed, my shoulder is double jointed. There's a lot with me that is double jointed, and I don't know why. So, just fun little neat fact about me. So, yo, man, why didn't you put Obito's original eye to his right eye? Original eye. It was because of the reference I used. The reference I used had him with the Rinnegan, uh, rather than his Sharingan. So, I might draw him again. I might draw him during the Kaguya fight. After he loses his power of the Ten Tails Jinchuriki. So if I do that, I'll draw him with both Mangekyo Sharingan. If you guys would like to see that, of course. But hey, I love drawing Obito. I love Naruto's art style in general. So if you guys want to see certain, I mean, that's Madara's eye. Yeah, but see, during the Ten Tails Jinchuriki fight, hold on. Let me see if my phone is gonna die. Can't have that at the moment. So let's see here. I'll plug my charger in, and let's hope this works. I sure hope it does. But yeah, I drew him like this because during the Ten Tails Jinchuriki fight, he does have the Rinnegan. Still looks lit. Thank you, thank you. Um, I don't know all the details because I've not seen Naruto. Not gonna lie, I just know everything that happens because I watch a lot of YouTube. And yeah, so I drew Obito like this because I absolutely adore white hair, and not gonna lie, just to sort of show that I'm kind of a weeb. Part of what inspired me, let me actually let me move this first, and then I'm gonna scoot this up so that you guys can see what I'm doing. But yeah, like part of what inspired me to actually even make my hair white, and I've actually done that before. It is I wouldn't like I don't know like I recommend it, but I don't recommend it because if you do it the bleach way, it's extremely damaging to your hair, and you really got to be careful with that. Uh, because when I did it, they actually told me like, "Hey, you're risking your hair falling out because you're using a ton of bleach and powerful bleach at that." But no, part of what inspired me to make my hair white actually was Kaneki. And despite Tokyo Ghoul not being my favorite, I still like the art style quite a bit. Like, even though she didn't have much screen time, I actually really liked Rize. Rize was pretty cool in my opinion. Okay, so this is the Obito drawing in its entirety at the moment. I don't know why they put this line here in the drawing, but we'll just add that too. So, yeah, this is the Obito drawing in its entirety at the moment. So, it's Obito is a Ten Tails Jinchuriki. So, I might actually color the background too. Like, I might just make it black. Just because Obito's skin is like a really pale color when he becomes the Sage of Six Paths. And I don't know why. But yeah, I might color that just to really sort of show, like, hey, like, I feel like it would really make it pop out more. So, let me see what I can do here. I've drawn a couple. Yo, man, if you have time, click this. This is how the Sharingan looks like. No, I've seen his Mangekyo Sharingan, and I've seen the normal Sharingan. But, like, again, in the reference I used, they had Madara's eye instead of his. So, I mean, I don't know why they did that. It was just the reference I had, and I stayed loyal to the reference. I tried to mimic it as best as I could. Okay, I think this was black. So, I'm actually gonna color this background because I feel like it'll really make it pop out a bit more. And I think that would be really cool. So maybe I'll draw a Reen, uh, since I'm drawing Obitobi. Um, so let's see here. Oh, never mind. I forgot he can't use his Kamui's Ten Tails. Oh, no worries, man. You don't gotta say sorry. I'm not that picky of a person. I'm not mean, I promise. By the way, I appreciate that you stopped by. I'm gonna be doing more of drawings and stuff. Um, I gotta see how long this battery pack holds out for me. So that'll be fun. Because I actually can't see my percentage. All I got was, hey, your phone's on 20%. So I did that. Also, I really hope the quality is holding up. I don't know why. The quality just never likes holding up when I use my phone. Because my phone hates me. I don't know. But, ugh, I hate this marker because it never ever wants to, like, the cap never ever wants to come off. And I don't know why. I don't know. Markers hate me. So I switched to this just because we're going around the face, and I don't want to mess up the face. Which I already kind of. Yo, be right back. I'm gonna check out your recent videos. I'm interested. Uh, yeah, most of them are streams. To be honest, I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to down talk myself, but they're not all that special, really. I always recommend checking out the streams when they're actually live. They're a lot. I think they're funner that way. Oh my god, my hand is so pasty. Oh my god, I really need a tan. Uh, at some point, but I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of like the plain doll over here. I've drawn her too, by the way. I've just never drawn her on stream, but I've drawn quite a few people on stream. So the only thing is I don't remember what part is shading and what part's actually these things on his back. So we're not even gonna mess with those. We're just gonna, go around that, and we're gonna skip it until I can get back to the reference, and then I'll complete Obitobi once I actually see the reference. So that'll be fun. Man, I could actually use like some water right now. I'm not gonna lie. Really want some tea. I really love tea. Tea is amazing. Tea is honestly such a nice stress reliever, though, dude. I drink tea anytime like I'm really stressed or annoyed. But I absolutely love drawing and talking. Like I don't know, drawing streams are like the perfect time for me to talk about life because see, during Bloodborne, let's say I'm fighting the Cleric Beast, and then I got my ass kicked by the Cleric Beast. I'll admit that. But yeah, I can't be like, yeah, so work's been fun and all that. Like, I use like just a bunch of like howls and screams. Like it doesn't quite work as good as when you're drawing, and all you hear is like the marker or the pencil just kind of. Yeah, okay, this is kind of cool doing the outline. Oh my god, that actually looks kind of sick. And wow, I might actually just keep it like that. Like, not gonna lie, that actually looks kind of sick. I don't know, something about making the lines thicker genuinely just looks cool as hell to me. Really hope that one guy comes back. He was cool. Okay, so. Ow. Okay, that was my neck. Ow. Um, no, I can actually. No, what I was saying earlier about double jointed, though, I can actually pop my knuckles as many times as I would like to. Because my knuckles are weird. My bones are weird for some reason. Fun fact, I got told it's normal. I don't know anybody else that can do that though. So I don't know. Sounds normal to me. Seems legit. So wow, this like I'm not trying to be like not trying to summon my inner Owen Wilson, but like wow, wow, wow. Like this is kind of sick. Okay, this is looking sick, dude. I don't know why. Something about making those lines thicker just genuinely looks cool to me. Which I'm just gonna do the outer lines. I don't think I'm gonna go on the inside because that can mess with the drawing quite a bit. But no, I was watching the original Naruto last night before bed. I couldn't really sleep all that good, and I was just binge eating my hot Cheetos. And I was watching the last fight I saw was fight between Ino and Sakura, and I'm not gonna lie, I teared up a bit during that fight. And like honestly, I am very emotional. Like I'm not even joking. It doesn't take much to actually get me to tear up. Um, yeah, I know. Which I always got shit for because I'm a guy. People are like you're a guy. You're not supposed to be all emotional. You're supposed to be like manly. Like all that shit. And I'm like man. Okay, being a hard ass does not make you manly. Okay, like I mean, I don't know. I don't think there's such thing as really too sensitive. I mean, I'm pretty fucking sensitive, so I don't know. Maybe that's just me. But and nice job, me. I just kind of fucked that up, didn't I? Just kind of screwed that up. See that little dot? Yeah, I fucked that up. Nice job, me. So, but yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sensitive. Not gonna lie. It doesn't take much to make me tear up. And just to give an example here, I cried like 14 times during your line April, and like 10 of those times was the last 6 episodes. It was a fun day. I honestly, I don't know if I got like depressed or motivated because I remember I went outside and went running, and going running helps me clear my head a lot. I don't go running in the winter because, hey, I'm not trying to bust my ass on ice. So, that's a lot of fun, not gonna lie. No, it's funny, really. I was thinking about this, and it's like, part of the reason I was so inspired to draw is I wanted to prove something to someone. And it was my art teacher, because she's like, anime isn't art. And it's like, I hate shit in school, dude. I don't know why, but art teachers always shit on anime, and I don't know why. Like, okay, I understand you gotta learn anatomy. I agree with that, if I'm being honest. But I don't think you should go as far to say it isn't art. Like, I think that's very rude, for one. And, like, I mean, like, look, if a ketchup stain gets to be art, why the fuck can't anime be art? And, like, that's like, my biggest argument towards it. Because, like, some of the shit that I would think is stupid, which I'm not going to shit on it, because, hey, that's mad hypocritical. Um, you know, but, like, hold on. Gotta fix this real quick. So. But like my point is like if you have like okay I'm gonna quote Axel actually. If you have a dream, don't wait, act. One of life's little rules. And then he says got it memorized because he's kind of an asshole. But but yeah, that's Axel in a nutshell. I mean he says got it memorized anytime he gets the chance to. Which his character is really sad too. But see, I can't draw anybody from Kingdom Hearts unless I draw them in a manga or anime style because like Nomura has a very interesting style, which is like the perfect balance between realism and anime. Like it looks realistic, but it also still looks like anime, and it's like he like is a fucking god for that because again, like artists like Nomura I would say really challenge, that really stupid art teacher logic where it was like anime isn't art, but it's like, well, what if you have a mix? And like, see, they don't know what to say at that point because Nomura is just like fucking godly. Like, I don't even know, like Hogoromo or Hogromo. I don't know. Like, he is like that. Okay, like honestly, Nomura is the sage of six paths. I don't doubt it. Like, just because he is so damn god tier at that. So but yeah, that is Obito is a Jinchuriki. And I might actually leave it like that because I actually really like how that looks. So, yeah. I don't know. It's like I kind of want to do the background black, but I don't know. I'm I'm sort of fighting myself on this because I don't know. I might though. I don't know. It's like I kind of want to. It's like I almost wish I had 2 copies of this drawing so that I could do both. And I feel like I'm gonna do this all black, and I'm gonna like hate it because I don't know. It's like, but it's gonna make it pop out more, and like I don't know, like it's like I don't know, there's like there's pros and cons, and it's like man, I like all of it. And I probably should have did the rest of his jaw too. Actually, let me go ahead and do that. Obi Toby. Okay, so we're gonna start off with this because this side is a lot less than that side. And now that we have our nice outline here, we can pretty much go crazy a little bit. And let's hope that our marker doesn't dry out, because that'd make this drawing kind of look like shit, not gonna lie. And I'd also have to go and get more markers. So I've never been good at this whole blending shit. Yeah, again, I didn't like my art teacher. She didn't like me though, to be fair. And like to be fair, she didn't like me first. Like I'm not trying to sound like a little kid, but I swear, anytime I had a question, they were always mean to me, and it's like I didn't want to ask for help because they're always mean. And it's like, why you gotta be so mean? Like, I'm just a young artist trying to learn and draw my animu. Like, but no, dude, they hated me. Like, but I was just kind of the weeb. I didn't really have any friends in art class. I didn't really have many friends in high school. Actually, I actually sat alone for like 2 years. Uh, people are like, "Why you sit alone?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, they're like, "Don't you got any friends?" I'm like, "No." Like, yeah, I didn't have any friends in high school really. I had like two, and one of which I will never forget. And they gave me like the courage to dye my hair. And I know that sounds like simple and whatnot, but they gave me the courage to dye my hair, and they were really cool. Like, and I actually want to make a video about them one day, telling that story. Of course, I'm gonna ask them for permission first because I'm a nice guy, and I don't know if they want like a nickname or if they want me to use their actual name. I just feel like it's the right thing to do, so I'm gonna do that and get all that fun shit out of the way. I don't know if you can hear my dog, but he's snoring. He's just laying on the bed, like just sleeping. I don't know why. He loves being close to me. Like he doesn't like being far away from me. He's a very attached little puppers. Okay, I just hate going over eyes. Like it's just one of those things you can't really mess up. And I think I just got marker on my desk. Isn't that fun? Oh well, battle scars. But but yeah, that's basically my story with art. I don't know. I like making story time videos, and I really, the guy actually said he wanted to check out other stuff. I hope he checked out the Dark Souls one. That was fun making. I love something probably obvious at this point. I love telling stories, and I love talking about my life. I don't know. Like, I don't have the most interesting life. I mean, without a doubt. I'm not out here like skydiving and doing all sorts of shit. Just a simple guy trying to be happy. That's all I want. And I want to make other people happy. That's like my biggest thing. Like, my happiness isn't as important as other people's happiness, in my opinion. And I know people are like, well, that's wrong. Like you should care about yours, but it's like I like the people that are close to me. I want them to be happy. Like, and then I'll worry about my happiness. I mean, like I'll always put them first because it's just the person I am. And there are a few people in my life that are, well, I'd say a handful. Some people are just extremely important to me like that. Also, I think this is gonna look sick with the background being black. So I think I actually made a smart move doing this. Maybe. Also, I'm gonna get a cover sheet because I don't want to make smudges everywhere. So give me 1 second. And P.S. A cover sheet isn't anything spectacular. It's literally just notebook paper. Oh, my stream froze. Isn't that great? Okay. Restarting the stream.